Hello everyone, welcome to eLearning Management Consulting Tips 101. I'm Rick Zanotti with Relate Corporation. Today we're going to talk about proactivity. Intro. You've probably heard the word proactivity used often. You're not proactive enough. You should be more proactive. Proactivity, we have to all be proactive. But what does it really mean? Well, proactivity means to look for an activity to do. In other words, don't just sit around going la 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 and wait for rain to fall or snow or some bird thing. You want to be active. You want to find things to do. You want to proactively look for work within the company you work for. If you're running a T&D department or an L&D department, you want to make sure that when times are slow, you're going out to the clients within the people that you sell to within your company. They don't always come to you. You have to go to them and find out what their needs are. Finding out what their needs are is a very proactive thing to do, because now you're looking at what's being done versus what needs to be done, what could be done. That's very important. If there comes a time when you're not proactive, that we say this often on tips, you get laid off. People who aren't proactive tend to get laid off in big companies. That's just the nature of the world. It's a way to get rid of people that aren't contributing as much as other people. Now, everybody contributes the best way they can if they're making an effort. But proactivity demands that you make a better effort, that you willfully and consciously look for things to do. In other words, things that will improve your department, will improve the relationship of your department with its clients, be they internal clients or external clients. Because clients are your lifeblood. If you're not taking care of your client, if you're not trying to find out what they need, you're not being proactive. Now, there are some issues with proactivity, because a lot of times, take a look at, for example, Six Sigma. I often call it Six Sigma, because many times, in order for people to get quote-unquote Six Sigma black belts, they make up stories, they make up problems that don't really need fixing, but they have a solution for, because all they have to do is turn the problem back since it's not broken. So Six Sigma, instead of looking for problems that exist and fixing them, often fixes something that wasn't broken, says they fixed it, and now they get promoted to a different belt level because of all that great stuff that they did that wasn't necessary in the first place. Then you have the situation where clients look you out. They're looking for things that you do. But if you turn those clients away, they're not going to feel very loved or cared about. You're not being proactive. So this is all very important to a service department, to be proactive. In the world of training, if you're not proactive, that means you're not keeping ahead or on top of things that the company may need. This is something that happens to a lot of people a lot of the time. They're not proactive. So as a result, the work doesn't get done, the work doesn't get taken, the work is ignored, it gets thrown back to somebody else. It's ignored. Lack of productivity creates a real feeling of lack of interest, lack of support, lack of a lot of things. So you want to make sure that you are proactive. Seek out work. Seek out areas that could need help. Seek out things to do that benefit the company. Not only do they benefit your department, but they benefit the company on the whole, whether it's a small company or a huge one. They will benefit, because that's the kind of stuff you need in order to have a successful department. If users say we need help and you turn them away, that's not being proactive, because that usually gets you in trouble with either higher ups or other people who demand that this stuff be done. Anytime anybody demands something, you've probably been inactive or less proactive more than once. So make sure that you are proactive in everything. And then your users will be happy, your learners will be happy, and also you will be happier, as well as your team, because now they will be accepted as part of the problem that you're trying to solve. You're the helpers. You're the guys who figure it out, who fix it. That's important, especially in big companies. Be proactive. Don't sit around and wait for something to happen. Be proactive. Share this with somebody else. They may like it. Anyway, I am Rick Zanotti with Relay Corporation for another management consulting tip. Proactivity. Very important that you stay proactive. If you don't, people will think you don't care. See you next time. Bye-bye.